Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 2. Now last time we engineered the world's widest plane and it was a great success actually, and it went so well that the UK Space Agency has commissioned me to come up with the world's longest plane. And a quick search on Wikipedia shows that the longest ever plane was in fact not a plane at all. It's the Ekronoplan, or however you pronounce it, that I created in the boat video. That was 92 meters long, but it wasn't a plane, so that doesn't actually count. So we're going to be looking to try and beat 84 meters set by this guy, the Antonov AN-225 Maria. So we'll load up a previous save. Oh, and we got this guy, the warship. So this is what I made for the thumbnail. It was basically what we had in the ship video, but I just added some, let's just say I added some architecture, which I didn't want to show in the video. But yeah, there it is. Cool. Anyway, let's delete this. And we've got to build a long plane. So if we go with this guy, then we can be sat in the very middle of the craft, which I think would be better in terms of like at least camera angle. Oh look, have they added vehicles underneath? I feel like that wasn't there when I first played. Has this game been updated? Maybe it's been updated. I still miss Kerbals running around though. Anyway, this is SM size, so we're gonna shove a fuel tank front and a fuel tank back. Now, I need to change my colors as well because that is not UK Space Agency colors. There we go. That's better until we can add a third color. In terms of these, because we're going to be using a jet engine, I imagine I don't need oxidizer, so we can lower the weight of these way down. I can then keep copying these forward and backwards, and then we're going to need an air intake to make sure that our engines actually fire. So each of these intakes 0.1 ton of air. Let's actually see, probably put the engine in first and see what it actually needs. So it looks like under propellants it needs 0.31. So basically I need 3 air intakes to make this efficient, right? So from what I can see, they're all 0.01. So yeah, I'll shove that one on the front because that's by far the coolest looking. And then we'll add 2 of the, oh man, look at these. They're like, it's like a bonnet scoop for a really old school muscle car. We'll do 2 times symmetry and we'll go top and bottom like that. So next up we need some wings. We probably don't need to go too mad with these because we can tweak them fairly easily. So we can make the span bigger, make the length bigger, we can make them point backwards a bit. We've then got a rudder on the back, and I should probably put 2 of these down. Okay, so for the main wings, I don't want to do my pitch or my yaw, and then for these tail ones we want them to do pitch only. Okay, so I think that's actually how planes are set up to fly. We just need some wheels, so I can probably get away with a small one at the front and then 2 mediums under the wings. Then I just need to check the center of mass, which is not very far between the wings. What's the center of lift like? Oh, way back. So we will just move the wings forward a bit and move the wheels way back, and then just to prevent the rear scraping on the ground and exploding, because that's happened quite a lot in my playthrough of this game so far. I've just bung a little wheel down like that, so that should protect that end as we pull up. Okay, I think we're good. We just need a suitable name for a long aircraft, the long game, because we're not expected to break this record anytime soon. We're going to have to slowly build up. We're going to have to learn exactly how the physics work. Okay, so the good news is we haven't blown up yet, so that is cool. Let's fire up the engine and then see if this thing launches without exploding. So it's a lovely evening with the sun setting behind us, and I think this is going to be a nice launch. We're at 90 meters a second, probably time to start thinking about pulling up. And there we go, we're up. Oh, it didn't take long. I did one little maneuver and now my wings are going mental. I think that's SAS. If I turn SAS off, yeah, we're good. So yeah, we're using our big wings to tilt like that. I assume I can do a corkscrew. Yes, we can, just about. And then pull up. Oh god, this is why you shouldn't show off. We landed it. We nailed it. Let's see if we can land this thing. Yes, I'm well aware we have missed the main runway, but ready, landing. Oh dear. Okay, we're taking off. All right, come on, we can do better than that. All right, here we go. Boosh. Oh no, why are we so bouncy? How high did we bounce? And I got this. Stop bouncing. Why are you so bouncy? All right, perhaps I just need some more forward momentum still. There we go. Okay, we're down. Now lower the power. Okay, we have landed as the sun is setting. I mean, before the sunset. Look how cool our plane looks, man. How was that, Tim? You all right in there, mate? Yeah, he's good. He is good. Right, so we'll hit the brakes now. And yeah, we have landed. The only trouble is Tim can't actually escape because, can you see the stairs? We've put the wing in front of the stairs, so we might have to think about that. But overall, I will call that a success. Now, the trouble with just making this longer is we're going to have a bit of issue with the back touching. I mean, we can give it a try. Then this fuel tank, I'm not gonna give it any fuel, so it's nice and light. So we can just make this way longer, right? And then shove that on. We'll do the same at the front. So I probably wanna slide these wings forward. So center of lift just behind the center of mass, and the center of mass is just in front of our wheels. So good news is we are on the runway. We haven't blown up. Bad news is the rear of the plane the wheel is touching down because it's a bit of a bendy boy. Let's put it that way. Anyway, let's fire up this engine. Okay, this has given us speed. And if we have speed, then we should take off. All right, and now we'll try pulling up. And yeah, nothing happens. I tell you what, I might need to add those controls to the main wings because we need a lot more lift now. Oh no, we're up. We are up. We did it. Oh, it's up in the air. I literally was not expecting that to work. Man, look at this thing. It's so cool looking. So yeah, even with our tail pitch adjustments, it seems to work fine. Can we do like a... Look at the front. It's like... it's bending the wrong way. Hang on, I'm trying to head downwards. It's just... It insists on going up. Oh no, I'm pretty sure we're falling now. I think we've stalled. We have stalled. We've stalled the world's longest plane. Look at this thing. It is ridiculous. Anyway, for now, I'm literally going to call that a success, and we're going to head back to the VAB. So there's a few things I want to do. I want to say, can we make the main wings do pitch as well? And then I just want to add some more length. So just add a few more to the front, then engine on the very front. So that's very long now. Yeah, I feel like we're probably not going to have enough lift with this. We might want to make the wings wider, but for now, I'm just more intrigued than anything to see if this will work. So we're on the runway. There's a lot of bendage going on. I am going to fast forward because I think it's a bit dangerous to fly this thing at night. But right, here we are, daytime. Fire the engine and let's go. So the world's longest plane. Why does this make me laugh so much? There is no chance this is going to take off. I'm sorry. Oh no, I tried to turn. We've got a snake. He's got a mind of his own. Oh, the wing just fell off. Okay, so I'm literally, my hands aren't anywhere. Okay, that just exploded. So I think the trouble is I left SAS on and I turned, which I probably don't want to do. I think all my wheels turn, so that just caused carnage. Yeah, as we look down, we'll just try and see, are we straight? I think we're drifting left already. I want to tap right, but I know it will probably cock me up. I think I might just try and leave it. We'll just try and commit. As long as we can get enough speed, we can perhaps take off before we hit those buildings. Oh no, now it's going really left. Now it's going really left. Now it's going right. It literally has a mind of its own. What did we learn? So what I'm thinking, this is probably too thin to be so long. So I'm going to actually delete everything. And if we step up the size to large, then what I'm thinking, as we add pieces, they're going to be like more rigid. So they're less likely to bend. And if we can go longer without bending, then surely things are better, right? So air intake on the front. And I was going to say we want a load of these scoops, but actually if we take that off, I think I can use these ones, which are like inline air intakes. So yeah, these intake loads of air. 0.25. So if I grab a few of them and then put that on the front, then that should allow us to have more engines because it's going to be bigger. It's going to weigh more. We're going to need more engines at the back. All right. So next up, large fuel tank. So we can wang that there. So we don't need oxidizer. We probably don't need methane on this one. We'll put that on like the middle ones. And I think the mass there, that's how much it weighs without any fuel in it. So that is 56 tons. There's a large cargo. That only weighs 2 tons. Oh, wow. Okay, I've been doing this all wrong then. So I definitely don't want fuel. I just want cargo. Because, yeah, these are completely hollow. Right, okay. We're going to use these to make our plane. Because most planes are hollow in real life. We then need our fuel one with the right fuel. So 10 tons of methane. That seems like a lot of methane. Although, to be honest, Paddy probably produces that as he runs up the stairs. He proper toots as he runs upstairs. It's hilarious. Right, so next up, we need something at the back. And I've actually had a thought. I was going to put engines at the back, but then I'm sort of just pushing like a strand of spaghetti, because this is, as it gets longer, it is going to get a bit wibbly, to use the technical term. So I think I'll shove that on the rear, and then we're just going to use undermounted wing engines. So first we'll add our wings. So I think that bit in the middle is where the fuel is. So we probably want to go there somewhere. We'll then make our wings quite a bit wider and a lot deeper. All right, so here we are. We got wheels, we got engines under the wing, which means we don't actually need that on the front. That's just adding some extra length. But for now, let's go. I did just realize I forgot to put a wheel on the back, so we might scrape. But first off, I just wanted to see if we have the power to actually take off. So I'll tell you what, this thing, it seems to be a lot quicker than my last one. Definitely a lot more stable too. Let's try and pull up. Oh no, we lost the tail. We lost the tail. Still, actually, flying okay randomly. I always thought, like, if a plane loses its tail, it completely just evaporates. Have I been lied to my whole life? Was I actually fine? I didn't have to worry about tails of planes falling off. Anyway, we're going into a death spiral. Oh, actually, it's a Planado. Planado t-shirt coming soon. Okay, all that remains of our plane is two little winglets floating in the air. So let's revert. And I feel like we've learnt enough to know that this is viable. However, I don't think this cockpit will do because it's at the back. We're like half as long as we could be. Could we do back-to-back cockpits? So if I did that sort of thing, so we're touching tips with another one, is that going to be our weak spot? I mean, because it essentially allows us to build way longer than we could have done before. So nose cone on the front, then shove you all the way up there. Lovely. Then we want the front wheel all the way up there as well. This is going to be quite hard to do from over here. Do I need one in the middle? I'm worried that might ruin stuff. Oh, one other thing I need to do as well. I need to turn off auto friction control, because that makes you spin out apparently. All right, now we just need to check our new center of mass and center of lift. So yeah, we need to move these wings up here. I mean, actually, our center of mass and lift are annoyingly around this point. I'm wondering, will that be okay or will it be carnage? I think for now, I just want to find out whether this joint is going to ruin everything. So here we are. Look how long this thing is. I need to turn SAS off. I can see my wings twitching. That is never a good sign. So I've fired the engines. You can see my little wheels at the back. They're holding the back up, so that shouldn't fall off this time. Our main concern is whether this is going to be strong enough. I can always strut this, but we don't know if we'll need to at the moment. Right, so for now, front of plane going left. I'm going to try and drag it right back onto the runway. Oh no, it has a mind of its own. It literally has a mind of its own. Why is it going that way? Why is it going that way? Okay, well, we're going into the trees. Sod it. Let's try and pull up. Oh no, we're heading straight for the mountains. We're heading straight for the mountains. Hey, maybe that will help us. It didn't help us. One quick thing to try, disabling the steering. So I don't want any steering on any of these wheels except for the one at the front. Okay, I think that's good now. By the way, I changed the name of this so it makes a bit more sense. Okay, engines are fired. I love how the front of this plane is like so far away. It doesn't even render the top of it properly. Anyway, we need to keep an eye on the front because that's what we can steer. We have a wheel at the front. So I'm going left and right. You can see my tail rudder doing the same thing that I'm doing with the front wheel. But we're just trying to keep it pointing down the runway. I'm not doing that. No. Oh no, that is a lake. That is a lake. We don't want to go in there. We don't want to go in there, mate. Okay, we went in there. I do wonder how realistic the physics of this game are. But I'm not convinced we're going fast enough. So I am actually going to add another 2 engines. So we should have twice the power now. So you're right in there, Tim. Yep. He's ready. Oh man, I thought that was the front of the plane. That's not the front of the plane at all. The front of the plane's back here. Right, oh man, we're whipping round. We're whipping round. Okay, so yeah, this is what I thought might happen. There might be a problem with the strength of that connection. Now though, 140 meters a second. Is that enough to pull up? No, not quite. And there's mountains coming. Oh, what happened to our plane? What happened to our plane? We had a camouflage plane there. Right, so since we need to do some strutting, we need to get that music going. And lower my voice. Oh, yeah. Strut that stuff. Make it stronger. Ooh, I love it when you strut between me. Yes, that's a nice strut. Okay, so that's not going anywhere. That is well and truly stitched together. I really hope this will work because then we can start making this thing longer as well. Assuming it takes off, it may be we need either bigger wings or perhaps because it's so long, we might actually need more wings. All right, actually seems to be steering a lot better. We're sort of staying on the runway. The power of struts. We're up to 160, 170 meters a second. 180. I'll tell you what, we're going to pull up. This thing is going in the air, whether it likes it or not. Ready? Pull up. Come on, plane. Come on, plane. Oh, no. Okay, pull up. Pull up. Okay, we're flying. We are flying. Are we flying or are we just falling? We might just be falling. Come on. Pull the front up. No. Oh, we landed. Oh, wow, it floats. Whoa, look at the splashes. Wow. This is floating better than my blooming boat did. I've made like a sea serpent. So the question is, do we make the wings bigger or do we add more wings? I'm not going to lie, I think I want to try the adding more wings route. So just doing that, we've got more wings, more engines, more wheels, more chance of success. Not entirely sure because apparently our back wheels have come off. So I imagine we're going to lose our tail fin. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Still, speed is a lot better as expected. And then if we pull up, oh my goodness. Oh no, the front. Wait, what's happened to the front? Where's the front gone? This is a disaster. Oh no. All right, well, this time we have the rear wheels. So as long as they stay intact, I think we might do a little bit better. Look how long this thing is. It is a beaut. The trouble is, I'm not sure. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit by having extra wings. I feel like that's not sort of... not in the spirit of the competition. Oh no, we're drifting. Oh no, we're good. We're going back on the runway. What speed we on? Oh, we're good for speed. Let's take off. There it goes. Oh no, everything's exploding. Okay, I'm not sure this is the right design. Ow, and now I have double vision. It really hurts. Right, not feeling the extra wings. I am going to make this one a lot bigger though. I could add some control surfaces actually, just to give my front and rear ends a bit of control. Because I think our main problem last time was the front was dragging to the ground. Ooh, one thing I didn't check. Since I made my wings bigger, I didn't check where the center of mass and lift was. Sod it, I'm sure it'll be fine. I've just got to help Tim focusing on keeping her straight. Oh no, we're snaking. Okay, pull up. Ooh, whoa, we're in the air. We did it. Oh boy. I feel like we've made like a dragon. Look at the movement of it. Whoa. Yeah, I like that. I'll tell you what, those control flaps at the front, they sure made a difference. Oh, I just realized, look how wonky my nose is. Why did no one tell me that? I look like an idiot. I got a wonky old nose. Anyway, we're stuck in a massive cloud. Blooming out. Right, we're out the top of it. But yeah, this is definitely up there with one of the more impressive things I've ever built. But in order to make the UK Space Agency proud, we must go longer. So what I want to do, I want to take... Actually, if I take like all of that off, I can add a load of these. And then presumably I can add those to the rear. Oh man, that is long. That is long. Can I just keep adding and then add that bit? Okay, so that's gone out the hangar. Game says no, but if it's anything like before, I can just click on that. Oh no, we can't because it's not the wings that's making it fail. So annoyingly, we are sort of limited legitimately to... Oh, I was going to say to the size of the hangar. We can go beyond the hangar. Okay, I'll just keep adding sections till the game says no. Okay, slightly too long. We have an oversized assembly, so we'll delete one of them. Oh, game, what are you doing? It's not being very friendly. It's making me reduce this loads. Is this because the arse is hanging out? But yeah, before we do anything, center of mass, center of lift, we need to move these wings back. Okay, cool. I might move some of those back there as well. And then, oh no, we might need some wheels for that section because that is dragging on the floor. The front of it is actually okay. We'll launch the engine. We've only got 2 engines on either side. We might actually need more than that because this is going to weigh a lot more now. But look how long it is. I can't even see the front to try and keep it in a straight line. Oh no, the middle blew up. Okay, well, as I always do in these games when things are going a little bit wrong, we're just going to add more wheels. You know what, while I'm here, let's add another engine to speed things up a bit. Right, this time I'm trying it with the SAS on, which is making like my flaps jiggle a bit. Hopefully it's keeping us a little bit more straight though. I mean, it's jiggling a lot. It's jiggling a hell of a lot, but we haven't snaked. We have not snaked, so perhaps it's working. Look at those wings. How is that normal? Anyway, we're starting to snake. I might try and pull up. Yeah, sod it. We're going up. We are going up. And not only are we going up, we are, well, we're up. And here we go. We have the world's longest plane. It's flying around corners. It's literally flying around a corner. Look at it. Oh, it's insane. What if we level out? It's working. It's so cool. I'm sort of tempted, actually, to try and build this, like, without these massive wings and just put loads of these little control panels everywhere. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's happening with the wings? Why are you doing that, wings? What are you doing? They're, like, going in and out. Tell you what, I might actually turn off SAS and see if that fixes anything. Because, like, this thing is stretching. I mean, perhaps it's doing what the Concorde used to do. Because it's flying so fast, it's, like, stretching its size mid-air. Oh, it's so cool looking. The world's longest plane. Yeah, let's just see. If I were to make these wings way, way smaller, add a few more control panels. Control surfaces. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. All right, so this thing is like way more snake-like now. I mean, it could go small. I could try and make these engines. If I shove them all in the middle, really bring the wings in. There we go. So the question is, has the extra control surfaces made up for the lack of wing on this main one? Only one way to find out, I guess. So what I imagine will happen, having this many wings, the whole thing will sort of lift up like completely flat. Like the front shouldn't lead the rear. It should all just go at the same time, right? Yes. Yes. Oh, sick. Okay, so it worked. We made the world's longest plane. And I still forgot to do the bloody nose cone. Anyway, let's get a wiggle on with this. I want it to flap like a dragon. Yes, there we go. Massive arch in the sky. Beautiful. Right, and assuming each piece of cargo is like 10 meters long, I guess that's a sort of rough estimate. We've got 26 of them on this. So we're at least 260 meters long, smashing the record. The UK Space Agency has done it again. And on that note, I couldn't be more proud to work for the UK Space Agency. Just how I'm sure they're proud that I am unofficially endorsing them at every opportunity. I'm going to get sued by the real one, aren't I? Anyway, for now, guys, I'll say peace, love, and the longest plane. Bye, guys!